Good morning. It is today, Thursday, March 26th, 2026. And I hope you can hear me all right. The wind started blowing a bit on this beautiful, beautiful afternoon. It started a bit rainy yesterday actually, and this morning too. But now, sunshine and a gust of wind. And I'm checking in from Kameyama. I'm near Kameyama in Mie Prefecture. And this is a very special place to me. I've been coming here a lot ever since I moved to Japan. And I spend a lot of time here during the Corona era, especially when Japan was in lockdown, work was quiet, life was quiet, life was on a standstill. Actually, my life got to a screeching halt, and I was literally and figuratively on a crossroad of the big choice that everybody that lives in another country is going to have to make, is the big choice of, am I going to stay here or am I going back to my home country, or am I going somewhere else? And this part of Japan, I did a lot of contemplating, a lot of thinking, a lot of hiking, mostly walking at the time. I would leave and I would just go for 5-6 hours at the time, and by myself, thinking, contemplating, what should I do? Should I go left? Should I go right? Should I go back to Holland? Should I stay in Japan? Should I go somewhere else? And these paths out here, they mean a lot to me. The healing power of walking, I would say. Over there is Nobono Shrine, which is a little insignificant rural jinja shrine, of which there are so many in Japan. But for me it's very special because it was the first one I went to on a New Year's Eve. And what I like most about this area is the endless straight roads, the straight paths, like a vanishing point on the horizon where I wanted to walk to. And today I'm walking back to the shrine. There's no rice at the moment, it hasn't been planted yet. So it's a bit of muddy fields, but hey, that's part of nature too. So what would often happen when I'm on a path like this is that it's a dead end. So I come to either a river or a big road or a small rice field, irrigation canal, and I'd either have to climb up, jump over, go back, and but that's the fun of it, you know. I didn't really look at maps, I didn't check my phone too often. I would just go and walk. Yes, I'm almost at the shrine, and one thing I noticed, or kind of was reminded of, is that you have these little paths going to the Jinja shrine. And actually in Holland, in the Netherlands, there are churches in the countryside as well. And in the olden days, they would have these specific paths going to the church, like a church path, or I think in English it's something like mass paths, to connect the local community through the church, or maybe more the bigger farms. And while I was walking to this shrine, which is a local countryside shrine, I thought it was kind of a similar thing, how people in Holland would cross the meadows to walk to mass on a Sunday. Here they might celebrate things, festivals related to harvest or New Year's. Look, there's the stairs going up to the shrine. Yeah, so I just made it to the shrine, and I mean, it's incredibly beautiful, the bamboo, deciduous trees, and on my way here I saw two lizards hitting it off, and I mean, it looked like fighting, but judging by the time of year, it might have been something else. I just googled it, and apparently the male of that type of lizard, the male gets a red head during mating season. So I'll have to watch the footage carefully to see what's going on. I'm rereading this book, To Kill a Mockingbird, and I really enjoy it. One character is always making up the stories. He is kind of the mockingbird that's in the title, and he could add and subtract faster than lightning, but he preferred his own twilight world. So coming to Japan and being in these surroundings, I feel like I'm a little bit like this character from that book, where it's all about the fantastical, the mythical, the spiritual, you know, especially being in this pristine spiritual place is very special. And I can't believe it's been 5 years since we were right here in lockdown in Japan, in the world. But I was in a spiritual lockdown. I was locked in my own head, didn't know where to go. The only thing I wanted to do was get out and walk. Just walk it off, just constantly for hours and hours, the simplicity of walking. And yeah, this has just been a wonderful place, like the character in the book, where he's talking about the twilight zone, and I feel like I'm in the twilight zone between cultures. And many people said during Corona, "Oh, this is so wonderful. We have time for our personal goals. We can make our own bread. We can start playing board games." But I feel like after the borders opened up again and after normal work life resumed, people kind of forgot about what it was like to live a more simpler life. And I still remember, I enjoyed it so much that I just kept it going. And it took a few years to accept, but now I really want and really enjoy it. And I don't want to go back to that rat race. I'm not sure if I was really ever a part of that, but yeah, just appreciating what's in front of you has been a really good learning experience. If connection is the antidote to loneliness, then making friends in unexpected places is especially valuable.
みゆきさんが行ったばっかりだもんね。
今行くんじゃん。今から行くんじゃん。
今から行く。